Welcome in, guys, to another Walking Dead Road to Survival video. This is your host, Just Call Me Tex, and today I'm going to bring you my top 10 S-Class characters for the month of July. Okay, these are the top 10 characters that I think, no matter where you place them in the game, they can be used in multiple game modes. They have great impact, and they're all around great characters. So we're going to go ahead with my top 10. Now, character number 1. Everybody should have this character. If you don't have this character, you need to go out and get them. Put your resources together. Get to those daily roadmaps because this character is farmable there. You need this character. This character can be on any team. Stand alone by themselves. And it's none other than Princess. Number 1 character in the game is Princess. So, she's number 1. You need Princess. Number 1. Okay? She normalized. She taunts. She does great damage. She can be used on offense. And on defense, she get an extra 30% health. Extra 30% defense. Princess is the character that you want. You need Princess. That's character number 1. I say you need to go get Princess. She's the number 1 character of my top 10. Number 2, Priya. Why? If you put Princess and Priya together on any team, if Priya has the right packages such as Rampage, things of that nature, they're gonna shred. It is absolutely one of the best offensive metas in the game right now. Princess and Priya together is a match made in heaven. So, number 1, I would say is Princess. Number 2 is Priya. They're both characters that you can be able to get in what we would call free to play. You can be able to get both of them. Princess and Priya. First 2 characters. Now, character number 3 that I say that you need. That character is Mercer. Number 3. You can also get Mercer. No, he's probably not farmable on the daily road maps. Let me double check. I think you can get Mercer from the daily road maps. Can you? Survey says. Is Mercer farmable on the daily road maps? I think he is. I haven't checked it. Yep. Mercer's there. That is number 3. Is Mercer. Why? Mercer is a great offensive lead. Mercer is a great defensive lead. He just has an absolutely phenomenal kit. If we go look at Mercer's kit, he is one of the best characters in the game. He currently comes in at number 3 on my top 10 list. This is what Mercer does. All tough and strong characters get a huge bonus to AP. Stun 5 enemies at the beginning of the wave. Turn 1, he gets elusive for 2 turns. And all teammates recover from bleed, burn, and maim. Pretty much shut that down. Shut down that bleed meta. If you see a Mercer there as a lead, he is a problem. Okay, now with his rush, 66 AP rush is fast. He deals 800 damage to up to 3 enemies. Those enemies get stunned for 2 turns. While battling on the defensive team, this character gains 75% bonus HP. On top of that, his weapon, stun on attack. And you can be able to modify this the way that you need to modify it. Mercer is an absolute nightmare for most players in war. Mercer is an absolute beast. Okay, he's definitely a must-have. Mercer is number 3 on my list. Easy. Okay, coming in at number 4 on my top 10 list. Okay, this character was just recently up. You can be able to try to pull for him. But he's a game changer. And it's none other than the Trader. Okay, Trader is my next character in the top 10. Okay, number 1, he does infection. Number 2, he's pretty much resistant to 50% resistance to pretty much everything. So the Traitor is definitely a great character. He is number 4 on this list. You need to have him. You can pretty much put the Traitor in any team. If he's built right, he just works. He's absolute nightmare right now in raids and war and things of that nature. The Traitor is number 4 on this list. If you don't have him, you need to get him. Okay. Coming in at number 5, okay, is Jackie. Jackie does confuse. She is a great leader. She is one of the meta characters that's being used right now in war, in raids. Jackie is a must-have if you don't have her. She's definitely a character that you will have to pay for at the moment, but Jackie is unbelievable. Okay, number 1, all alert and fast characters get 50% HP. All enemies get confused for 1 turn. That's the first thing. She has 75% chance to resist stun and confuse. Beast. Okay, now when we go to look the rest of her kit, turn 3 up to 3 teammates recover from confuse and get 50% defense for 2 turns. And she has a 66 AP attack. All enemies get disarmed for 1 turn. All. And negative 60 attack for 2 turns. All teammates recover from impair and get 25 plus 25% bonus HP. This is what I mean by a kit doing multiple things. She's straight jacking multiple things. She's touching disarm, she's touching attack, she's recovering from impair, she's giving bonus health, she's confusing. Like, this is the characters that you need. Absolute. She is an absolute beast of a character. So Jackie comes in my top 10 as my number 5. Okay, now number 6 on this list could go either way, but number 6 on this list is going to be Pete. I have to bring him in. The reason why, Pete is still a great leader. If you have him behind like what's the guy's name? A Frost. If you have him behind Frost, he's an absolute terror to deal with. So he's a really good lead. He recovers from main. He gives HP. He revives 2 characters with the overshield. He still has one of the best kits in the game. One of the best tunes. Definitely Pete is one of those characters that you can get from the roadmaps. So he will be considered what we call like a free-to-play character. You can be able to get him. So Pete is in at number 6. All right. Number 7. Controversial pick. But number 7 is going to be Wangfa. Why is it going to be Wangfa? Here's why. Wangfa's an absolute nightmare. When you pair Wangfa and the Traitor together, they're like brothers from another mother. Wangfa blocks heal. Traitor does infection. It's a love fest all over the field. Absolute nightmare to deal with. When you pair them 2 together, I actually have that pair. Pretty good to work with. So Wangfa comes in also too with the heal reduction. Wangfa also do Hemobleed, which is currently, I don't think it's a direct counter for Hemobleed in the game. So Wangfa works out very well. You can put him on a multitude of teams and he works really well. He has a very good kit. Wangfa comes in at number 7. Alrighty, now at number 7 was Wangfa. Number 8, let's go ahead and we're going to pull up Arv. Why? Arv's good at survival road. Okay, he get his AP rush back really quickly. You can use him in strong melee teams, both offense and defensive. And he heals bleed turn 2, I believe it is. He has a very, very good kit. We go over here to Arv's kit, or Arav, however they call him. Let's go over here to his kit real quick so you can see what I am talking about. So, he does the follow-up specialist, right? He recovers from main bleed and burn. 750% damage to a line of enemies. This character gains 100% AP. And on his weapon, he does, he also, if you keep his base weapon, when killing an enemy, all teammates get 20% extra HP. Not extra HP, but 20% HP. So Arv is really, really good. And he can be used pretty much anywhere in the game right now. He's a very, very good offensive character. So he comes in at number 8, I believe it is. Now, my number 9th character, okay, that I see is one of the top characters in the game currently that people can have access to. Aaron. I'm gonna tell you why. This past war, I had an epiphany about Aaron. I ran into quite a few teams that had him as the lead, and he was built very well, which made my people come back and start looking at Aaron and build a couple of defensive teams with him as the lead. And he's a nightmare. He is an absolute nightmare to deal with. So you could be able to put Mercer and then Frost with him, you know, and Princess, and you got a love fest there. It's an absolute nightmare. So Aaron is a very, very, very good defensive lead. So he comes in at my number 9 spot. Definitely a great character there. Now, number 10. This character was just recently released, but she is going to be a problem and everybody can get access to her. And that character is none other than Lily. Lily has made it into my top 10 for the month of July. The reason why is, if you are using Lily in Arena, she absolutely shreds. Put a right weapon on her. She give that 50% attack bonus to fast and strong characters. Let's go ahead and look at her kit. As to why I put her up there. So if we look at Lily. Alrighty. All tough, fast characters get 50% huge bonus to AP. Bam. Turn 2. Up to 2 enemies get 50% defense, minus -50 defense, and 100% heal reduction for those characters. And she gets 35% AP. Bam. On her rush, she deals 5,000 main damage. She's almost guaranteed to kill a character. Okay? To one enemy. That enemy gets 200 trauma and crosshairs for 2 turns. And with her weapon, you could put a rampage weapon in her hand as a leader. You can put an elusive weapon in her hand as a leader. She is really good. If you do not have her, the event is currently going on, House of Cards. I suggest you get her. She is a very good lead, and she makes it into my top 10. I know there are 2 characters in that top 10 that you do have to pay for to be able to get, but most of the other characters are characters that you can farm and that you can work for to be able to get them. This is my top 10 characters for the month of July. Definitely could be able to change with different things coming up. Let me know what you like. I got this idea from just thinking about doing a monthly character review. I came across a video that Invisinerd had did, and one of the people in his Discord named Demis made this chart. So I just want to go ahead and shout out both of them for this and helping me with this creative idea to be able to do this top 10. So I just wanted to go ahead and give credit where credit is due. This is the top 10 for July. This is your boy Just Call Me Tex. Let me know what your top 10 is in the comments. You could go ahead and subscribe to Visionaries Discord channel, be able to get the template. Let me know what your top 10 is, man, down in the comments. This is your boy Just Call Me Tex. Thanks for the support. Peace.